Ever thought of biking to the polls? Well, Capital Bike Share is giving voters free rides tomorrow to get out and vote.
Once fluffy snow has now turned into an icy mess, throwing this snowball would certainly hurt. They offer a variety of classes such as tumbling, hula hooping, and stilting. Children start off at 3 years old and advance as they get better in their skills.
Spirits are high here at David Stroh's watch party in Gaithersburg. Just 4 weeks ago, he beat cancer, and tonight he's hoping to beat his Republican candidate, Ami Hofer, in the polls tonight. Dixon says he started drawing golf courses after a warden happened to ask him to draw his favorite after seeing his other work. He's come a long way from that moment tonight speaking at Georgetown University.
You can feel the anticipation in the air before protesters walk from here all the way to the Supreme Court. There's signs everywhere conveying how people feel about the vote that's anticipated to happen on the Senate floor tomorrow. Ren and Ileana are 2 puppies from the South Korea dog meat farm. They're just getting used to human interaction. So if you give them some cheese, they eat it right up and learn that humans are good.
Students at American University say they're getting sick after a mold problem emerges in dormitories. School officials say they've addressed some of the problems, but just today, we caught up with some students who showed us pictures and video of the fungus growing in their rooms.
Students in freshman dorm Letts Hall say they're dealing with mold in ceiling tiles, carpets, and furniture.
Our beds are lofted, so it was above where we're sleeping, and we looked closer and we actually saw like furry black and green mold.
Some say it's making them sick. Julia Whitman had to move dorm rooms to get away from the smell.
I was starting to feel sick, and I was having like problems breathing and stuff, and I couldn't figure out why.
Julia Whitman's room is free of mold now, but her problems first began when she detected an odor that smelled like rotting food.
They pulled the desk away, and they were like, the whole back of your desk is covered in mold.
The school says that it does take these complaints seriously.
We're going to go in, we're going to investigate the individual cases. If we start to spot maybe there's more than one in a hall, then we'll take a deeper dive, take a step back, and begin to look at the building as a whole.
Students say this problem isn't new. We obtained a maintenance request from 2015 from a student who says his leaking AC caused mold to grow on his carpet. Students say this is just one example of a larger problem.
Get rid of the mold, have a higher regard for the freshman dorms.
The school says it will be investigating these claims soon. This is the face of a veteran who just received a gift.
Oh my God, it's been a lot.
A lot of emotions that Army Sergeant Roland Hanks and his wife have to be thankful for.
So it's turning kind of cold and rainy out. Yeah.
After all, they won't have to suffer in the elements anymore.
Sergeant Hanks won't have to walk to work anymore thanks to a donation he received right in time for Veterans Day.
Him and his wife have been out of a car since returning to the U.S. just 5 months ago. Hanks says he's a bit overwhelmed by all the generosity.
We knew the prize was a car, but to have this turnout from all these great people was incredible.
Progressive Insurance Company donated several cars to veterans today across the country as part of their Key to Progress program. Sergeant Hanks says this gift will help out his family in just about every way.
This afternoon, a Stafford man behind bars charged with murder.
I'm here in Crystal City in Arlington, Virginia, where Amazon just announced that it's the new location of one of their new headquarters.
Days after 5 high school junior varsity football players were charged with raping fellow teammates, the Damascus community grapples with the allegations of hazing and sexual assault.
Nestled in the newly renovated Bow Market in Somerville is Buenas, a South American-inspired food shop. It's one of 14 food and drink vendors in the new complex. Mid-July, they even had to close due to such a high demand of their empanadas. In the store, the process of making their empanadas takes around 20 minutes. Owners Melissa and Sebastian take family recipes and put a twist on them.
Buenas is first and foremost a collection of South American-inspired products. So we make empanadas that we're known for, but we do so much more. So that's what we're trying to do with our space.
Main chef Sebastian says business has grown so much that they have to hire more people to help.
We're at that point where we have to start hiring people because we can't do it all.
Melissa says her favorite part about Bow Market is the camaraderie.
There's a whole lot of great retail vendors upstairs, and everyone helps each other. Like, we have all these ideas for events. Like, you know, everyone wants to just make this place like a really great thing for some Somerville residents to have somewhere to go and like have fun, relax, and make a day of it.
More and more vendors are set to open alongside Buenas in the coming months. Forbes released a statement earlier this week that said, in part, libraries play an important role in our society. This article was outside of the specific contributor's expertise and has since been removed. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching Somerville Neighborhood News. I'm Katrina Kincade. We'll see you next time.